Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we start the video, I just wanted to say you may notice a few changes. So firstly, the setting. I'm in my student house, so I'm a second year at university, which means I'm not in halls anymore. I've got my own room and we're in a house, which is so much better. But yeah, so this is my bedroom. And did I say secondly or firstly? Well, the second thing, I don't know what I said the first time, but the second thing is my hair, which is now white, which I've had for about a month, but obviously I haven't filmed for a while. So yeah, my hair is white now. That's it really. So story time. I'm starting a series of story times just because I think they're fun videos and they're videos I really enjoy watching, and I have a few stories that I thought would be quite funny to tell. The story I'm going to tell you today is the time my Uber driver hit on me. Now, I live in London normally, so I get Ubers like a fair amount. So, you know, things happen in Ubers, whatever, it's no big deal, like, people are people, it's fine. But this one time really stuck out to me, and it was just like next level, like I can't even. So basically, I was meeting my friend in Chelsea and I'd gone on like autopilot on the train and hadn't been paying attention where I was going. Basically, I got out at the wrong station, so I was like, I'll just get an Uber to her, it's fine. He picks me up, I get in the car, and straight away he's acting a bit like too friendly, and I'm just like, okay, it's fine, you're in the car for 10 minutes, no worries. And I normally wouldn't get like an Uber on my own, but it was the daytime, it's an Uber, like they're more trustworthy, or I personally trust them a bit more than like black cabs and things like that. And it was the daytime, there were lots of people around and I really wasn't taking a long journey, so I was like, okay, well this is fine. And anyway, so he had me on edge a little bit and he kept like looking at me weird, like laughing quite long, like when I spoke, and even things that weren't funny I was just a bit like, okay, and like gazing at me really weird. And then, so it was fine, he was just like making polite conversation, and then he's like, oh, I need to stop and get petrol. So I was like, okay, like, can you wait? And he was like, no, I need to get it now, we're passing a petrol station. So we pull in and he's like, gets out and he's like, oh, do you want anything? I'll get you anything you want, anything you want. And I was like, no, I'm fine, thank you. And he says, no, honestly darling, I'll get you anything you want. And I was like, no, it's okay, it's fine. So that was the first, like, a bit weird, like I've never had that happen to me before. And then so he like fills up the car, whatever, no problem, and he gets back in the car and he's like, are you sure you didn't want anything? I'll buy you anything you want, darling, anything you need, I'll get it for you. And I was like, no, I'm fine, can we go? I need to get somewhere. So he drives off and he's like, just kind of, I could tell he's trying to scrape for things to talk to me about. And so I'm like texting my friend saying, okay, I'll be there in like 10 minutes, I'm in the cab, like don't worry, I'm coming, because I was already a bit late. And then he like looks down at what I'm texting and he notices my phone is cracked and he's like, oh darling, your phone's cracked, how'd you do that? And I was like, oh, I just dropped it, like it's fine, I really don't mind, like my phone has like, it's like, oh, it's like, you know, it's not that badly cracked. I don't know if you guys can see that, but, and then, so he proceeds to say, oh, you should get that fixed, I can fix it for you, give me your details and I'll fix it for you. And I said, no, it's fine, I don't need it fixed, it's fine. And he says, no, I'll get it fixed for you, I'll take care of you, let me take care of you. And I said, no, I'm fine, I can take care of it, thank you, but I'm fine. And this guy is like, oh, let me buy you a new phone. If you don't want it fixed, I'll buy you a new phone. Give me your details and I can give you a phone for free. And I was like getting a bit on edge then. I was a bit like, this guy's really pushing. I don't feel comfortable, still like 5 minutes away. So I was like, no, it's fine, thanks. And then he pushes it a bit more and I'm just like, no. And then eventually he gets the message. So anyway, I'm like a bit on edge now, like, this guy's being a bit too pushy. And then he starts talking about cooking And I'm like, oh yeah, I love cooking, I cook in my student halls, blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh, I should cook for you one day. And I was like, no, you shouldn't. And he was like, no, let me cook for you, you can come over to mine for dinner. And I said, oh, I don't think my boyfriend would like that. And he just didn't give up. The boyfriend thing, didn't even blink. He was just like, no, you should come over for dinner, I cook really good food. And I wasn't sure if he'd heard my, like, what I just said, because normally boyfriend thing boys are like, oh, okay, and they like back off. This guy's like an older guy as well, and he's just like not being deterred whatsoever. And I'm just like, oh my god, I need to get there soon because this guy's gonna take me down an alley or something. And he keeps pushing and pushing the food thing. And then we pull up and this guy stops, and I'm going to get out, I'm like, oh, thank you so much, blah blah blah, go to get out the car, and he puts his hand on my leg and he goes, I had a really nice journey, I hope you have a really nice time. And I was like, ha, thank you so much. And then I like ran out the car, slammed the door as quick as I could, and I like left. And I think I gave him like not very high rating. I think so. I think I didn't give him a high. I think I may have reported him because it was just really uncomfortable. But yeah, so that was the time my Uber driver hit on me. It wasn't anything like awful, but I just thought it was a funny story. Like, it was quite bizarre, the whole thing. But yeah, so just a short, quick story for the first one. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like the story times, comment down below on like maybe stories that you'd like to hear or any experiences you think I might have had or something like that, and I can make a video on it. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!